She was gone for months. No public engagements, no royal appearances, no word on her condition beyond an official statement. The world watched, speculated, and waited. Every possible theory circulated, from routine recovery to something far more serious. Then, without warning, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, stepped back into the spotlight, stunning everyone with an unshakable presence that left the world in awe. For weeks, questions swirled. Where was she? Why had she disappeared from public view? The palace's carefully worded announcement confirmed that Catherine had undergone planned abdominal surgery in January and would not return to royal duties until after Easter. The silence that followed fueled speculation. Whispers of possible complications, hidden struggles, and secret battles filled the media. Then came the devastating revelation. Catherine had been diagnosed with cancer and was undergoing preventative chemotherapy. The news sent shockwaves through the royal family and the public alike. The future queen consort, a mother of 3, facing one of the most terrifying battles imaginable. Support poured in from around the world, yet Catherine remained out of sight, prioritizing her recovery and her family. Well-wishers left thousands of heartfelt messages, while others simply prayed that she would return stronger than ever. But as the days turned into weeks, uncertainty lingered. Would she ever be the same again? Could she fulfill her royal duties as she once had? Then, in a moment no one saw coming, she returned. It wasn't just an appearance. It was a statement. A moment of resilience, strength, and determination. She arrived at the major event, poised and elegant, defying expectations. Cameras flashed. Gasps rippled through the crowd. No one knew this was coming. The world held its breath as Catherine, the Princess of Wales, walked forward, offering a warm smile, her first public appearance since revealing her diagnosis. The event had already drawn significant attention, a high-profile royal gathering attended by senior members of the family. Many assumed Prince William would be there alone, representing the couple as he had in previous months. But then, there she was. In an instant, the atmosphere changed. It was as if hope had returned in physical form. Dressed in an understated, yet undeniably regal ensemble, Catherine embodied grace. The choice of outfit was deliberate, neither extravagant nor muted. Every detail, from her hairstyle to the color of her dress, sent a message. She waved, exchanged warm pleasantries, and stood side by side with William, sending a clear message. She was still here, still fighting, still determined to fulfill her role despite the immense personal challenges she faced. The crowd reacted instantly. Applause broke out. People whispered to each other in disbelief. Social media erupted within minutes. "She looks radiant," one user posted. "I can't believe she's back," another wrote. Hashtags trended worldwide as millions tried to process the significance of what they had just witnessed. Some felt a renewed admiration for her, while others simply marveled at her strength. The royal family had remained tight-lipped about Catherine's health since the initial announcement. They requested privacy. The king himself, battling his own health challenges, had spoken of his pride in his daughter-in-law. But nothing could have prepared the public for this moment. It was bigger than a simple return. It was proof of her resilience, of her unwillingness to let her diagnosis define her. Every move Catherine made at the event was dissected. Was she thinner? Did she seem tired? Was she wearing a wig? Was her smile forced or genuine? Everyone had theories. But one thing was undeniable. Her presence alone was powerful. No matter how she looked, she was there. She had chosen to stand before the world once again, knowing full well the scrutiny she would face. Royal experts weighed in almost immediately. Some noted the significance of her return at such a critical time, with King Charles also undergoing treatment for cancer. Others pointed to the impact her absence had already had on the monarchy. Without Catherine, the future of the royal family felt uncertain. Her presence reassured the public that, despite everything, she was still committed. Body language analysts examined her interactions. She appeared warm, engaged, but also careful. No sudden movements, no overly enthusiastic gestures. It was as if she was deliberately pacing herself. This wasn't Catherine at full strength, but it was Catherine determined to show up. Her return sent another message as well, one directed at the media. Since her diagnosis, speculation had run rampant. Conspiracy theories had flooded social media, some cruel, others outright bizarre. The palace's silence had only fueled the fire. Now, standing there, facing the cameras, Catherine silenced them all. She wasn't a secret. She wasn't hidden away. She was simply a woman recovering, doing so on her own terms. As the event continued, Catherine remained at William's side. The couple exchanged brief but meaningful glances, silent reassurances, unspoken strength between them. He had carried the weight of public duties alone for months, and now, even if just for this moment, she was there with him. It was a moment of unity, a powerful reminder that they faced challenges together, no matter how great. Reports later confirmed that her appearance had been a carefully considered decision. She wasn't back to full-time royal duties yet. She was still focusing on her health, her children, her recovery. But she wanted to be there, even just for one evening. She wanted to remind the world, and perhaps herself, that she was still the Princess of Wales, still capable of fulfilling her role in whatever capacity she could manage. The impact of her surprise return was immediate. Support surged. Messages of encouragement flooded in from world leaders, celebrities, and members of the public. Cancer survivors and those still battling the disease expressed admiration for her courage. Many who had been through similar struggles found inspiration in her strength, seeing her as a beacon of hope. Medical experts weighed in, some noting that undergoing chemotherapy is an unpredictable journey. Some days are better than others. Perhaps this was one of Catherine's stronger days, a day where she felt well enough to stand before the world again. Others suggested that even in difficult times, some people find strength in returning to familiar roles, even briefly. That moment also highlighted a harsh reality, the immense pressure faced by royal women. Catherine's health journey was personal, but as a future queen, it was also deeply public. Every step she took, every decision she made, was scrutinized. And yet, in this moment, she chose to take control of her narrative. She chose when and how the world saw her again. Her return also set the stage for what comes next. Would she resume more public duties in the near future? Would she continue to step out occasionally, or would this be a rare appearance while she continues her treatment? The palace remained silent, offering no timeline. But one thing was clear. Catherine's strength was undeniable. She didn't owe the world an appearance, yet she gave them one anyway. Not for the headlines, not to prove anything, but to remind everyone that she was still here, still fighting, and still the woman they had admired for years. As the event drew to a close, Catherine and William exited together. There were no grand speeches, no dramatic moments, just a simple, quiet departure. But the impact of that night would be felt for weeks to come. And now, the world waits. What comes next for the Princess of Wales? Will she continue to step out, defying expectations, proving her resilience time and time again? Or was this a fleeting glimpse, a reminder of her presence before she retreats once more to focus on the battle ahead? One thing is certain, Catherine's story is far from over.